Pokemon Ranger! I choose you!
What's up guys, it's your Pokemon Ranger Boy here and welcome to another review of the Pokemon X, Y, and Z anime. Today guys, we'll talk about episode 11, Onbat and Flaette, an encounter in the wind. And guys, there's nothing much to say, the story was way too obvious, so let's go straight into the story. The crew is chilling on a beautiful landscape, everything is fine. Everyone's playing, Onbat is flying around and discovering the landscape. And while doing that, it unfortunately lands on a flower bouquet of a Breloom, who actually prepared this flower bouquet for a specific Flaette. And well, Breloom gets angry, attacks Onbat out of anger. When it gets poisoned, suddenly a Flaette appears, Flaette heals Onbat, and Onbat gets better. And after that, Onbat and Flaette really becomes great friends. And of course, Breloom is watching them from the distance and gets jealous. And what does Breloom do? It gangs up with a bunch of Beedrill and attacks Onbat again, also trying to get Flaette away from Onbat for obvious reasons, because it's in love. And well, then Team Rocket appears because especially Jessie wanted to have Flaette for her next Tri-Pokemon. So because of that, she wanted to catch Flaette. They catch Flaette and Breloom. The crew is rescuing them. Onbat learns a new move, which is acrobatic, and with that new move, it frees Breloom and Flaette. And in the end, Team Rocket get blasted off away again. But after that, Onbat and Breloom still are fighting over Flaette. But suddenly there's a wind incoming and also saving Flaette away together with a group of another Flaette. Breloom gets sad at the end and the crew is continuing their journey. So that's it guys. Sorry, it was a little bit short, I know, but it wasn't really mentionable. So guys, let's go straight into the ratings guys. What can I say about the story? Of course, the story was too obvious. It was just too obvious guys, really. When it comes to the story in general, there wasn't anything mentionable. Besides the fact that Onbat has learned the new move acrobatics. Well, it's nice, but okay. But what I really loved about the story is the small detail. For example, when Breloom tried to impress Flaette with his flower bouquet, you could see the expressions of every member of the crew. There was, for example, Serena and Barney, which are of course really happy for Flaette and this romantic proposal. There's Clement, who just looks confused as hell, and then there's Ash, who just looks tense like always. He just looks at the situation and he's so tense. Oh my god, but that's why we love that guy. I didn't like the story, but like I said, I just loved the little details. Another little detail I have to mention is, for example, when Pikachu tried to intervene between Breloom and Onbat, Ash and Hawlucha interrupted Pikachu and told Pikachu not to interrupt because this is another process to become a man. And not only Ash, but also, strangely enough, Meowth and also James have agreed with the opinion of Ash. And I just like the facial expression of them. I just love it. There's another comedic picnic scene of Team Rocket after they have catched the Pokemon. You remember the Goomy episode when they finally have catched Pikachu and Goomy and they were making all those facial expressions? Well, in this episode, all those facial expressions are kind of making a comeback. For example, James, who actually looks like a Lombre. All this weird makeup of Jessie and Wobbuffet. I thought this was also really funny, and like I said, I just loved the little details of this episode. But in the end, all those little things can't really improve the main story of today's episode, and because of it, I unfortunately have to rate low. And because of it, I have to give it a 5 out of 10 guys. It was really predictable. There was nothing much to mention, and because of it, I have to give it a low scoring. What can I say about the focus? The focus was, of course, the encounter of Flaette and Onbat, and I have to say I was also disappointed of that. Why? Because I thought that there will be more some kind of romantic chemistry between Onbat and Flaette, but that wasn't the case at all. It was just a friendship thing, and because of that, well, I just didn't like the focus. They concentrated on Flaette and Onbat just a little bit, but I think the majority of the episode really belonged to the beef between Onbat and Breloom, and because of that, I just didn't like it, and I unfortunately have to score it with a 5 out of 10. The focus wasn't really what the title has promised, and because of that, today's episode deserves this score. What can I say about the animation? The animation, well, like the episode and like the focus, nothing special at all. Nothing outstanding, there wasn't any outstanding scenes, and 5 out of 10. So this episode deserves a 5 out of 10, which is the lowest score in all of my Pokemon X, Y, and Z episodes so far. It makes me really sad because I actually enjoy the Pokemon fillers in general, but this filler was just so, oh my god, I just couldn't stand it because it was so obvious, so predictable, and I'm sorry to say it, but there wasn't anything outside. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this review, and remember, next week is the dance episode, so watch out for this episode and see you guys later. Bye!